Hey, hey, hey! Heads up, bitches. Welcome to another episode of Cut the Shit. I am Christian Tucker, giving you just another idiot's view of the world. I will be ranting and raving about this week's crap that has caught my attention for its stupidity or its uniqueness or its newsworthiness, or at least what I deem newsworthy anyways. As always, don't forget to catch us on the web at www.cuttheshitalready.com. There you will find links to hit to subscribe to our podcast. Also, you'll find a link to Twitter. Our Twitter handle is at PLZ_CutTheShit, as well as Facebook. You can go to www.facebook.com/CutTheShitAlready/. Got something good to say or pass along? Do it at any of these locations. Got some putrid shit to spew my direction? Do it there also, dirtbag. We welcome it all. Okay, so let's get this shit going, shall we? Well, hello. Good day, and welcome to another edition of Cut the Shit podcast. This is episode 24. I have no AC in here today, and I'm hotter than hell already. So, let's just get into it. A couple crazy things going on in politics. Let's just talk politics today. Today was the day that Israel celebrated Jerusalem becoming their capital. You know, they had the christening of it, I guess you would call it, the grand opening of it. You know, lots of military and police presence there and a bunch of problems and so forth and so on. And you've got some people who are screaming this never should have happened and so forth and so on. Listen, the politics of Israel, Palestine, the whole Middle East, that's deep, dark, crazy shit. I'm really not one to get into it. What I do want to touch on, though, concerning this, Bill Clinton, when he was running for president, said that he was going to move the U.S. Embassy to Jerusalem. Didn't do it. It was a campaign promise, basically, to help get elected. George H.W. Bush, he said this the same thing prior to that. Didn't happen, right? George W. Bush, he said the same thing, that he'd move the U.S. Embassy to Jerusalem and recognize it as the capital. And that didn't happen, okay? Barack Obama, guess what? While running for president, he said the same thing. All these presidents said the same thing. It was lip service to Israel. It was lip service to the Jewish community within the United States and around the world, that this is what I will do when I become president, right? All those little fucking campaign promises these politicians make. None of them kept that promise. It was complete bullshit. It was just an empty promise. I saw a couple interviews where aides of Obama and George W. said that, well, once they got in office, everything was nice and smooth, and they just weren't wanting to upset the apple cart, and making that decision might have done that. Guess what? Making tough decisions is what it's all fucking about. That's what you gotta fucking do, is make tough decisions. Sometimes you hurt people's feelings, sometimes you don't, sometimes, you know, all types of shit. But you gotta make tough decisions. If it's gonna upset the apple cart, then so fucking be it. So, you know, both Bushes, Clinton, and Obama, y'all fucking promised it. Y'all said it was a good idea. You told the American public you were going to do it and that it was a good idea. So now along comes Trump. Trump promises the same thing. For some reason, people that voted for Trump actually believed him when he said it, right? Well, I'll be goddamn. First year in his office, what's he do? He announces that he's going to recognize Jerusalem as the capital of Israel and move U.S. Embassy to it. Everybody throws a fucking shit fit about it. You know, everybody on the fucking left and the media, MSNBC, NBC, ABC, all those people. And they fucking throw a shit fit about it. But they didn't say one fucking word when Clinton and Obama both promised to do the same thing. Because they knew it was all lip service. They knew it was fucking bullshit. They knew, yeah, that's what he has to say to get elected. But once he's in office, he won't do anything about it. So we're not really going to get our feathers fucking ruffled here. Trump gets in, and he fucking does it. Everybody loses their fucking minds, right? Trump keeps doing all the things he said he was going to do, or he keeps attempting to do them. he keeps getting on some of these issues sideswiped, if you will, by judges who are somehow, making law from the fucking bench on shit that's already in the Constitution crap. We won't get into that crap either. But yeah, a bunch of fucking rogue judges and bullshit. So, I don't know. It's all fucking crazy. Trump did what he said he was going to fucking do. I don't know in the long run if it's the right decision or the wrong decision. That I truly don't know. I'm sure it's going to ruffle some feathers and cause some problems over in the Mideast at first, right? But in the long run, like many things that's played out that Trump has done, which we will discuss here shortly, maybe it'll work. But regardless, he told you he was going to fucking do it, just like the 4 previous presidents. So now that he's doing it, don't act fucking shocked and like it's a horrible fucking idea. Kind of fuck you guys on that. So talking just a minute ago about some of the other long-term shit, for the past year, ever since before the election, really, Trump has been railing on North Korea and Kim Jong-un and, calling him Rocket Man and all this other shit. Even there's times when he's done that and tweeted it or whatever that I cringe a little bit. And I roll my eyes going, oh, God, please don't fucking do that. This guy's unhinged. We don't know what the fuck we're dealing with here. Apparently, Trump did know what the fuck he was dealing with. Let's face it. These guys got inside information on tons of shit. There's tons of, information from within all of our organizations to tell us exactly who this fucking guy is, what he has for breakfast, who he fucks, how many times a day he farts, all that type of shit. And Trump has access to it. I'm sure he was able, from all of his dealings, from his entire life of dealing with people, he was able to put together a pretty good personality profile, coupled with the personality profiles that are already given to him, to know exactly what he could and could not say to this fucking guy. And guess what? All the button pushing, all the names, all the public humiliation of sorts, all the we will wipe you off the fucking face of the earth if you fucking even flinch at us type of shit. It's worked. It's worked so fucking well, as a matter of fact, that, North Korea is given up voluntarily as a sign of good faith that they want things to work out. Here's 3 detainees, captives, hostages, whatever you want to call them. Here's 3 of them. We will give them back to you. We are willing to meet with you wherever you want to. We are willing to give up our nuclear program. They're saying all these things. Now, let's just be honest. They said those things in the past, right? Kim's father, dealt with George H.W., dealt with Bill Clinton, and I think even it dealt with George W. Bush. Not 100% sure on that one. And they got nowhere. Everybody, tried to ignore the elephant in the room, tried to, do some sanctions and bullshit, but nothing ever worked. Nobody ever fucking pressed hard on them, right? Obama comes along and does the same fucking thing. Everybody kept kicking that can down the road. Well, while that can was getting kicked down the road, North Korea was developing nuclear weapons, nuclear missiles, ballistic missiles, and any other kind of fucking shit. Basically, they were that fucking... If you got a family and they got 17 fucking kids, there's always that one fucking kid that has to do outlandish, crazy shit to get attention from mommy and daddy, right? He needs a little bit of love. He wants an Xbox. Everybody else in the fucking place has one. That was North Korea. They were always acting out to get attention from mommy and daddy and so forth and so on. And they tried to use that leverage to the best of their ability to, get financial aid, get food and sanctions lifted off and all this other type of stuff. So the other part of all this is, in the meantime, nobody ever fucked with China. Everybody was scared to death of China, right? Nobody wanted to talk about imposing sanctions on China. Nobody wanted to talk about imposing tariffs or any of this other bullshit. Tariffs were never brought up by any other fucking president, mind you. So Trump says, you know what? China is holding the leash to fucking North Korea. China is the one we need to go through to get North Korea to do what the fuck we want. So Trump then, guess what he does? He takes the same tactics and he starts going after fucking China on some of this shit. And guess what? China comes to the fucking table. And then Trump and China actually start working together. And then, for the first time in my fucking lifetime, China actually reins in the leash on their fucking dog of North Korea. They actually impose some fucking sanctions. They actually start putting some things into fucking place. Now, there's been a hiccups along the way. China's done a couple little backdoor sneak arounds with some oil and some tankers and shit, but they've been caught and they've been called out. They've been humiliated by it. You know, Trump's gone to China, met with the president, Xi, I think it is. Forgive me if I pronounce that incorrectly. And has worked a good relationship with him. So these two men have partnered together for the benefit of both countries. Don't get me wrong. It's not just all for the United States, I'm sure, to try to rein in Kim Jong-un and North Korea. And it's worked. Trump's tough rhetoric has worked. It's brought him to the table. I think June 16th or June 19th is when they're actually fucking meeting to hammer out some details of the deal or some shit. It's going to be fucking monumental. Let's just be honest. Again, since George H.W. Bush in the fucking 80s, hell, even Reagan didn't have really anything to do with North Korea. So, since 1980, bare minimum, North Korea has run fucking like a feral dog all over the fucking world. And for the first time ever, a U.S. president is going to meet with a North Korean president and sit down and have conversations. So the reason I bring some of this shit up is, one, besides the fact that it's monumental, and there's no guarantees, right? This deal could fall apart. Trump could get there and say something fucking stupid and piss the guy off, and everybody gets up and walks out. I have no illusions that could not fucking happen, right? But if it goes the way everybody thinks it's going to go, and the way it's continued to go on, it's going to be fucking monumental. It's going to be game-changing. And it's going to be something that everybody on the left and the right should fucking applaud and celebrate. The reason I bring that up, let's light this back up as I sit here sweating my ass off in no AC. Damn, that's good. Is you got people now who say, hey, if this happens, if Trump pulls this off and a deal is signed and everything's fucking copacetic and cool, he deserves a Nobel Peace Prize. And you got everybody kind of in the middle on the right saying, yeah, they agree with that. Me personally, I would agree with that as well, right? That's fucking monumental. But you got people to left, to center, and left who say no fucking way, and a bunch of other stupid shit of why he shouldn't. And it just blows my fucking mind because Barack Obama was nominated and awarded the Nobel Peace Prize before he even took the oath of office. He was running for president, talking about hope and change, and the Nobel Peace Prize Committee awarded him the Nobel fucking Peace Prize based on fucking rhetoric, based on fucking talk, based on hope, based on fucking change, but no real concrete fucking accomplishments. It's fucking dumbfounding. I remember when he was nominated this for the Nobel Peace Prize. It was a fucking joke. It was a fucking joke. The Nobel Committee was a fucking joke at that point, that they would even nominate this guy. So then when he fucking won, and again, he's not even the president of the United States yet, and he hasn't fucking done anything. He's been campaigning, for fuck's sakes. And he wins the Nobel Peace Prize. That tells you right there it's in the bag, right? Everybody is on their knees, sucking his fucking dick, because he's the first black president. And listen, kudos to him for being the first black president. I think he was a decent president. I'm not going to say black president because at that point he became my president. Black, fucking white, whatever. I think he was a pretty decent president. He did some stupid shit that I don't agree with. Obamacare and things of this nature, right? The apology tours. Remember Beer Summit, sticking his nose into shit before all the facts and stuff were there. So he did some fucking stupid shit. But I also think at times he tried to work with people and stuff. In the end, I give him probably a C+, maybe a C. He's not getting anything higher than fucking that for sure. So I'm trying to be objectionable and reasonable when I look back at Obama. With that said, he didn't do anything. Not even his entire 8 years did he do anything to earn a Nobel Peace Prize, let alone before he even took the oath to be sworn in, okay? It's fucking ridiculous. So now we got Trump, who's actually doing fucking shit, right? He's fucking putting on sanctions. He's putting pressure on different countries and doing things. He's working with fucking China. He's working with fucking North Korea. He's working with South Korea. You got the South Koreans saying he should win the Nobel Peace Prize, for fuck's sake. So if this happens, and you got people on the left who scream and holler and say he doesn't deserve it, there's only one thing I could say. It's not that they're stupid. It's not they're fucking idiots. It's that they're blind. They are blinded by their ideology and their hate for this man, that they will refuse to see anything good. Literally, Trump can invent a time machine, go back in time, fucking kill Hitler. It'd be the worst thing fucking ever in these people's mind, right? Obama could come to a presidential soiree and an assassin step out to fucking shoot Obama. President Trump could jump in front of it, take the bullet, and fucking die from it, right? Saving Obama's life, and the left would fucking cheer that he was fucking dead. It's amazing. If he gets North and South Korea together with the help of fucking China and nails this fucking deal, if you oppose a Nobel Peace Prize for the guy, you're a fucking idiot. Based off of what we saw, the bar being lowered with Obama, he's far fucking exceeded that. To go along and show that I'm not the only one who thinks President Obama didn't deserve the Nobel Peace Prize. There's been lots of pundits and critics and whatever that say the same thing. But the man who led the Nobel Peace Prize committee has come out and said he regrets giving the Nobel Peace Prize to President Obama. And I'm going to read here to you from an AP news agency, okay? Geir Lundenstad told the AP news agency that the committee hoped the award would strengthen Mr. Obama. Wait a minute, I'm sorry. You gave an award hoping to strengthen a leader of a country? Sounds like you're playing favorites. Sounds like you're trying to tip the scales. Why would you give an award hoping to strengthen any political leader? What if it was given to the leader of Iran? And then he said, we hoped it would strengthen that leader. Would we not have a problem with that? I'm sure when other countries heard that, it probably upset them. So for the Nobel Peace Committee to give an award in hopes it would strengthen a world leader is preposterous. It's beyond the pale. That guy should have been fired, and the prize rescinded. Okay, I'm going to continue to read. Instead, the decision was met with criticism in the U.S. Many argued he had not had any impact worthy of the award. That is true. Mr. Lundstad, writing in his memoir, Secretary of Peace, said that even Mr. Obama himself had been surprised. Of course he was. He wasn't even the president yet. He hadn't done anything. He had been campaigning. He had been talking about hope and change. And that's what the award was based on. It's fucking ridiculous. Mr. Lundstad goes on. No Nobel Peace Prize ever elicited more attention than the 2009 prize to Barack Obama. Yeah, no shit. He then goes on. Even many of Obama's supporters believed the prize was a mistake. In that sense, the committee didn't achieve what it had hoped for. What? The prize is supposed to be given to somebody who does something profound to change the world, to make it a better place. You don't give an award in hopes that it achieves something for the person you're giving it to. It's ridiculous. Basically, they gave this award based on talk of stuff that Obama said he would like to do. And so that was good enough for them. So, Mr. Lundstad, you're a fucking idiot. I'm glad you're no longer part of the committee, because you're a complete fucking tool. All right, moving on. And just to show you, in case you're thinking I'm full of shit on the stupidity of people and what they think about Trump winning a Nobel Peace Prize, there's a group called Campus Reform or Reform for Campus or something. I'm not quite sure what they're called. Maybe it'll show it in the video. But they talk to some college students and ask them this question. So I'll let you watch and listen, and we'll talk about it a little bit when it's done. And go.
I'm Calvin Phillips with Campus Reform. Today we're at UC Santa Cruz talking to students about their opinions on President Trump's role in ending the Korean conflict and if they think he deserves a Nobel Peace Prize. Let's see what they have to say. Or some of Trump's supporters have said that President Obama won the Nobel Prize in 2009 and they think President Trump has done more and so he deserves the award for the global peace that's been brought about as a result of the seeming end of the conflict. Do you think there's any validity to that claim?
No. That's all I gotta say about that.
Do you think he deserves the award?
Hell no, that's a joke. Like, what has he done for peace?
Okay.
Yeah, nothing.
No. I feel like he just thinks that he deserves many awards, and that's just stupid. I think that's crap.
I don't really think so.
I don't know, it's just too good of a prize for him to have credit for.
Do you feel like President Obama deserved the award when he got it in 2009?
Yes.
And what did he do to deserve it?
Was it for his education, push on education, or was it for the Obamacare?
Do you think President Obama deserved it?
I think so. He did some good. He really did a lot of good work. Like, it gets undermined and stuff. But
What kind of diplomatic stuff comes to mind when you think of him winning the award?
well, there's much to talk about. Give me some examples, Bob. Nothing pops up in my head right now.
I don't know. I mean, I'm not even sure what he did to get the award. Like, to be honest. Like,
Do you think President Obama deserved the award when he won?
Yeah, he does. I feel like he actually wanted to make change instead of just sitting around.
Like, what changed in your mind?
I don't know. I have to look at that more.
I would be really frustrated if he got a Nobel Peace Prize. I feel like Obama was a really great diplomat, and Trump has really staked a career on not doing that.
And what do you think Obama did to deserve it in 2009?
I mean, I'm forgetting exactly what the political events were at the time. I was in high school back then, and so, but,
I think if Obama won it, why wouldn't he win it, right? Because I don't know why Obama won it. Even I like Obama, but I don't think there's any real legitimate reason why he should have won it.
Look, do you think the tough talk worked? He talked tough, and then within a year of his presidency, the Korean War is over.
Not a lot of people like getting talked to like that,
It seemed to work, though. I mean, the conflict ending.
I don't know. So we have no idea what they're thinking. Like, to be honest.
Do you think that strong rhetoric played any role in North Korea coming to the table and denuclearizing?
I wouldn't say so. Oh, I think that for him to take credit is really just posturing on his part.
All right, so they're college kids, right? I was fucking stupid at that age. From 18 to 24, just a dumb fuck. All I want to do is get drunk, get laid, drive cars, just do fun shit, right? Not work. If I'm working, I want to fuck off while I'm at work, the whole 9 yards. I'm not paying attention to politics. I'm not paying attention to the world stage. I'm not paying attention to the same shit that they're not paying attention to. But I also wouldn't have got on fucking camera and been trying to act like I was knowledgeable about the fucking shit. Because as soon as the questions are asked to them, you can see the deer in the headlights expression on all these fuckers. They're pulling shit out of their fucking ass. They're pulling shit that they've heard from a teacher or from a parent or from some motherfucker on the subway or some shit. They're not making any fucking sense. They've got no facts. They have fucking nothing. And that's fine. I'm not expecting these fucking kids to know everything that's fucking going on. But don't also get up and speak about it like you fucking do. And if you're going to, do a little fucking research. Have some fucking shit. Maybe, you're in college, for fuck's sake. You're trying to become a fucking adult. I didn't go to college. I hate fucking school. I couldn't do another fucking minute of school today if I had to. So you're going to school because you want to learn, because you want to be better. I hope that's what the fuck you're going to school for. Don't get me wrong, the drugs and the women and the partying, you're there for that too. I get it. But you should hopefully be learning something. If you're not following any of this shit right now, then don't fucking speak on it. Don't have an opinion on it. Don't talk. Don't walk around your campus fucking spewing your fucking idiotic fucking shit, because that's exactly what it is. You guys look like fucking idiots, and it's pathetic, and you make your fucking generation, your age group, look like complete fucking assholes. Every time somebody sees one of these videos, I say, yep, the whole fucking group of them's like that. And that's not fair, because the whole group of them is not like that. But boy, the image it gives when they see you fucking talking is amazing. Okay, so we've played that video. We talked a little bit about that. We talked about Israel, the capital, and the U.S. Embassy going to Jerusalem. We talked about Trump and North Korea. So the other thing that's gone kind of crazy here recently is Kanye West, right? He tweets out that he loves and supports Donald Trump. People lose their fucking minds. Then he gets on TMZ and he starts talking about slaves being a choice and so forth. People are losing their fucking minds on Kanye. Listen, I never liked Kanye before, and I'm not a big fan of his now. Musically, there's a couple songs that he has that I like, and I've probably got maybe 3 of his songs actually, on my iPhone that I listen to. But I don't follow his clothing line. I don't follow his shoe line. I don't follow his fucking dildo line, cosmetic line, fragrance line. I don't know what all fucking shit this guy has, right? But I don't know anything about his fucking shit. You could walk up to me, punch me in the face wearing everything fucking Kanye West shit, and I would have no idea. I wouldn't be able to describe to the police what the fuck you were wearing, okay? So, with that said, though, what I do like about Kanye, regardless if it's on the left or it's on the right, he says what's on his fucking mind, and it sparks shit. Do you remember when he got on stage and was on the microphone talking about how George Bush don't like black people during Hurricane Katrina? And that enraged, everybody, center right and to the right. It was a stupid fucking comment. It makes it look like the President of the United States doesn't give a shit about 12.5% of the population of the United States of America. He doesn't care for black people. That he wanted them to just die in the hurricane and drown. That's an idiotic fucking remark to make about anybody, okay? Except maybe David fucking Duke or some heavy-duty Ku Klux Klan guy. It was just an asinine thing to say, but it sparked so much fucking conversation. And it let you know who he was at that moment, where he stood. And it got things fucking flowing, like I said. Then he comes out and does some more stupid shit with the Taylor Swift crap. Remember that? And that whole fucking battle and fiasco? But again, he spoke with his passion and his heart, and he stood by his shit. Every single thing that he's done, he stands by it. And I'll get to that here in a minute. So then he comes on out. He meets with Trump after Trump gets elected. They're at one of the Trump hotels or something, has a photo op with them. It was after his breakdown, I fucking think. And then he's talked highly about Trump since then. What I like about this motherfucker is whether he's calling George W. Bush a fucking racist or he's calling Trump the greatest, he stands by his shit. When people start fucking firing bullets at him, when people start swinging at his head with the fucking baseball bat, he doesn't pull what so many celebrities and politicians do, which is I misspoke, I didn't have all my facts, and I apologize if I offended anybody, that type of shit. Kanye's like, yeah, what? Fuck you. I said it, I fucking meant it, and here's why I feel that way, and he'll fucking throw out some more shit to fucking give the facts to why he feels the way he feels. Right or fucking wrong, agree or disagree with. I can respect the fuck out of that, because I'm so sick and tired of these motherfuckers getting on, and I'm just going to make up something, right? Let's say Katy Perry does an interview where she thinks Beyonce's trash, right? We know what's going to happen. Fucking Twitter, Facebook, everybody's going to blow the fuck up on Katy Perry. She's going to catch a bunch of shit. What's going to happen 3 hours later, not next day, but like 3 hours later, is I'm sorry, I misspoke. I didn't understand what the reporter was asking me, or I was misquoted, or some other bullshit. Katy Perry will back the fuck down and not stand by her stance on whatever it is she thinks about Beyonce. Again, that's all fucking fake shit I just made up, so don't go running with it. Fake news alert! So I like that about Kanye. Yeah, he may say some stupid motherfucking things, but Jesus Christ, he stands by him. Unlike Chance the fucking rapper, this fucking pussy, when the whole Kanye thing was blowing up, he comes out with a tweet, just because you're black, you don't have to vote Democrat. No fucking shit. You're absolutely right. I know a lot of black people think you have to vote Democrat. I know a lot of lefts think blacks have to vote Democrat. But guess what? blacks aren't on the plantation anymore. They're not the house Negro. Blacks can do what the fuck they want to do, and they do. They can vote how the fuck they want to vote, and they do. They do get a stigma and pressure from those within their own race to vote one way. But you got Chance coming out saying, hey, just because you're black, man, doesn't mean you have to vote Democrat. Basically, he's saying, fucking do your research. You know, fucking investigate shit. Look into shit. Educate yourself. Decide for yourself what the fuck you want to do. Shit fucking blows up on Chance, right? Blows the fuck up on fucking Chance. And what's this motherfucker do? Just a couple hours later, reverses fucking course. He apologizes. He misspoke at a time when, you know, this is going on and that's going on, and he shouldn't have said this, and yakka fucking yakka. Where's your fucking backbone, pussy? How is anybody supposed to fucking respect you? If me, a fat, pudgy white dude in the suburbs, can't respect you for fucking flipping, how do you think your boys are going to fucking respect you? How do you think people in your community are going to respect you? At least fucking stand by your fucking shit. Stand by your principles. But you can't even fucking do that. It's kind of fucking pathetic. All right. I'm trying to wrap this up under 30 minutes today. So I'm heading to Kansas City this weekend. See my daughter, grandkids, all that good stuff. Yes, I got grandkids. Can't you tell by the gray in my fucking beard? Listen, I want to thank you for joining us. As always, visit www.cuttheshitalready.com. There you'll find the old podcasts and video casts and all that good stuff. Find us on YouTube, Cut the Shit. And there you'll find links to Facebook, Twitter, and all that other crap. So anyways, as Ron Burgundy always says, stay classy, and until next time, guys.